Hey guys, what we're going to do now is try to use what is kind of like a scale factor method in order to find the mole values of different compounds in certain chemical reactions. Now, this comes out of your book in section review on page 311, okay? This equation is given to us, and then your book says, okay, if you were given this much of nitrogen or this much oxygen, how much of the other stuff would you get? What this is a basic mole ratio question, right? So if I had to solve this, I could use either my proportion method, which I've already done, or what I'm going to show you now, and that's the scale factor method. This will help for people, for whenever you have to do a few different elements all at once. It'll help you kind of get through them rather quickly. So one of the questions that your book provides, one of the relationships your book provides, is if I ask myself, okay, what if I was given 4 moles of nitrogen? What if I was given 4 moles of nitrogen? Well, how many moles of literally everything else would I get? Or would I have to have? So what we can do, okay, is find the scale factor by which the original molar amount of nitrogen has multiplied in order to become our given amount of nitrogen. How do we do that? It's simple. We will take the given from the problem and divide that amount by the base or starting amount. In this case, since our book said you're given 4 moles of nitrogen, that goes first in the given. Now, and your original equation, you've got 2 moles of nitrogen. So in my base equation, I've got 2 moles of nitrogen. So the number that was multiplied by my original equation in order to provide my given was 4 divided by 2, which is 2. What this tells me is 2 has been multiplied by 2 in order to get to 4. Now, when you increase something in an ideal stoichiometric situation, you have to increase everything else by the same scale factor. Since I multiplied my nitrogens by 2, that means that every other element must also be multiplied by 2. And that's how many moles I will get out of that reaction. So then it becomes a question of multiplying by 2. So my first step was taking my given and dividing it by my base in order to find the factor by which I multiplied to get the given. Then my second step will be to multiply each other mole value by the found factor. 2. So I've got 4 moles of ammonia. If I multiply by 2, that gives me 8 moles of ammonia. I've got 3 moles of oxygen. I multiply by 2, and that gives me 6 moles of oxygen. My nitrogen was the one that I was given by the book, and then my water, if I've got 6 moles of water, I multiply by 2, and I get 12 moles of water. And these are my answers for all the other elements in the reaction. If I was given 4 moles of nitrogen, what were the reactants and what were the products? That's how you use a scale factor kind of method to solve stoichiometric problems.